Hey everybody, and welcome back to another One Everything Wednesdays MrBevers edition, I guess. We threw in one of every pack that I just kind of like. I just picked 10 random packs out of the packs I have available on my shelf from open boxes. So these are all from open boxes. I do have a lot of other sealed product that is just kind of kicking around, but like I don't want to open those boxes for this specifically, but if I open them for something else and then I have them open on the shelf, I will gladly throw those packs into this series moving forward. So that being said, here we go. I've purchased all these packs at some point in the past. They are open on my shelf. Here we go. Let's get into it. I'm just gonna shuffle this up a little bit, right? Why not? We just kind of do it like, you know, not like the Thursday shuffle, because it's not the Thursday shuffle, but we'll do it kind of similar to the Thursday shuffle. So we'll go like that. Look at that. Perfect. All right. So now you can see what's coming up next. We got Kaldheim first. Let's see what Kaldheim has for us. Lots of cool stuff in Kaldheim. The Norse gods and stuff, always really fun. Again, in the common slot, I don't think there's too much we need to be worried about. Oh, look at that, though. We got a nice showcase Svella? I guess it's pronounced Svella, right? That's kind of cool. We got a Vengeful Reaper. We got a Bretagard Stronghold, and our rare for the pack is Calamity Bearer, one of the giants, good old giants. Look at that guy right there. Giant source you control will deal damage to a permanent or player. It deals double that damage. Very fun. And then we got, of course, a snow-covered swamp. And we did get a foil. We got a foil Dread Rider. That's kind of cool. All right, and then, of course, a Shapeshifter token. Cool, good. All right, Modern Horizons... OG Modern Horizons. Oh, and then we got Modern Horizons 2 coming up right after us. Now, these packs are in, like, reverse order, so the token's on the front. We got a double-sided Illusion Elemental token. Then you get an art card. So there we go. We got, that's like, what's his name? Pashlek Mons or whatever, yeah. And then this should be our land. There it is. There's our snow-covered full art land. This should be our rare. And then this should be the 3 uncommons, and then you flip this, and if this is an uncommon, that means you have a foil there, right? So that's a foil, which means this is the rare, and then that's your uncommon, and then that should be common. See, look at that. See how that works? So this is your rare, this is your foil. So we put those on the back, and then we just kind of go through. Again, in the common slot, I don't think there's too much we need to be worried about. Good old Tornado, good stuff. Lava Dart's a good card. But I think the commons, I don't think there's too much in Modern Horizons 1 that we need to be worried about. There are some things, but, you know, things that would stand out, right? We would see them, and I just don't remember them off the top of my head. But anyway, we got a Blizzard Strix. We got Zalfirin Decoy. We got Undead Augur, which you all saw there at the beginning. And then, of course, our rare for the pack is a Mist Syndicate Naga. There you go, little ninjutsu. Remember when they brought ninjutsu back for this set and everyone was like, whoa, they printed a new ninjutsu card. And then we got Kamigawa and everyone was like, yo, ninjutsu. Yeah, I mean, I'm happy that they brought it back, let's be honest. We got a foil Soul Herder. That's pretty nice. All right, we'll take that. Of course, if you're unfamiliar with the series, everybody, welcome. We take everything that's worth $1 or more and we add it to the patron pile, which is a pile of cards that the patrons get access to essentially every month. So we got, that's the big old dino, Thrasta Tempest Roar. There you go. Little art card there. A nice island, of course. We got on one of these artifact lands. But we take everything worth $1 or more and give it to our patrons. Where I mean by that, I mean we put it into something called the patron pile, which is a pile of cards worth $1 or more from we pull on this series, on the Wednesday series. And then we give one of those cards to each patron that's at one of my magic tiers or higher. If you want to check out the Patreon, go over to patreon.com/MrBevers and check it out. You could get in and join yourself as well. Sojourner's Companion, Late to Dinner, Discerning Taste. We got Kitchen Imp, good old Kitchen Imp. And then we got a Underworld Cookbook as the first uncommon. That's a fun one. Filigree Attendant. Hey, we hit an Arid Mesa. Bing, 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 right? That's a pretty good hit from a set booster. We'll take that. Yeah, that's very nice. And then we got a Greed as our reprint card. Greed is a fun little card. I play this in a lot of my black decks. It's just a nice little way to draw cards. And then our retro border is a Brainstone. Good old Brainstone. And then we got a foil rare Sterling Grove. All right, cool. We'll take that. Other enchantments you control have Shroud. Very good. Very good for, your enchantment decks, that's for sure. And we got a magic minigame, Mishra's Manufactory? Yeah, that's the one. All right, we got a Zendikar Rising pack next. I don't know if we're going to be able to beat an Arid Mesa Sterling Grove, but we'll see. So in this one, again, commons, not so much, but there is some uncommons we need to keep an eye out for. And those are, of course, the flip lands. But Zendikar Rising was a fun little set as well. Consecrated Defense, Lull Mage's Familiar, and then we should have no flip card, no flip card. Okay, Scion of the Swarm. Hey, look at that, though. That's pretty spicy. How about a Branch Loft Pathway, which is the green and white land? Flips into, of course, the Border Loft Pathway, but that's, like, gorgeous. Just look at that. Like, these full art lands that they did in Zendikar were just gorgeous. Like, look at that art. Holy moly. Just gorgeous. Wow. Yep. All right, we'll take that. We got a full art mountain, and then we got a junk token. Just a junk. Just junk it. All right, Dungeons and Dragons, Adventures in the Forgotten Realms is next. Now, there's only the Deadly Dispute is the common that you need to keep an eye out for in this set. No Deadly Dispute in that pack. We got a Burning Hands. We got a Cleric class. Some of these classes are worth over $1 too, I think. I don't know if it's the uncommon ones or just the rare ones, but like there are a couple of classes. I think Wizard class is the uncommon one over $1, right? We got Fly, and then our rare is an Eye of Vecna. And you all got to see a little preview of the card behind Eye of Vecna, and that is, of course, a foil Displacer Beast. We've hit quite a few foils, actually, here. And then we got a Forest, just a regular Forest. And we got a Boo token! Yeah! Good old Boo. Alright, we got Commander Legends Set Booster from Dungeons & Dragons. So our Dungeons & Dragons pack, we're back-to-back again. Just like our Modern Horizons packs, we're back-to-back. Alright, so we've got a cool little, Butcher man there. That is Thrakus the Butcher. And we got a foil Swamp. There it is. Look at that. All right, we got a Marble Diamond and a Charcoal Diamond. That's kind of cool. I'm putting all the showcase cards here in the middle. I don't think they're over $1 or anything like that, but like, they're just kind of cool to show off, so I'm just putting them in the middle. In the common section, I think the only common that we need to be worried about is, again, the same as the other D&D set, which is Deadly Dispute. We got a Veteran Soldier, enchantment background. We got a Thunder Wave. We got a Cloud Kill, an old Cloud Kill. And then we've got our first legendary creature, which is Kadira, Caller of the Small. Look at the little rabbit. Look at it. Look at that little tiny rabbit. And then we've got a, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm going to just put it like here, I guess. Sure, whatever. We got a Dungeon Delver background. And then our rare for the pack, is an etched Cultist of the Absolute legendary enchantment background. Wow, that is very cool looking. Neato. Very cool. And then we've got an Ascended from Avernus. So that, I don't even know if that's the rare or if this is the rare slot. This is the rare slot, and then we have the foil slot. So like we got a foil etched rare before the rare in the pack. And then we got a foil Summon Undead. So extra rare from that pack. And we got a little Construct token. Pretty cool. So I mean, like, not too shabby. We'll definitely take it. Right? What happened to this? This pack of New Capenna didn't want to open. Look at this. All right, there we go. Let's get into it. Again, New Capenna, I don't think there's any commons that we need to be worried about. Of course, I'll take a look here. Doesn't look like it. Okay, we've got a Refuse to Yield as our first uncommon. Second uncommon is Mr. Orfeo, the Boulder in Showcase. So that's kind of cool. We got a Hypnotic Grifter. And our rare for the pack is a Horde Hauler. Good old Horde Hauler. Little 5/5 trample. But whenever it deals combat damage to a player, create a treasure token for each artifact that they control. So if they have a whole bunch of artifacts, you're going to get a bunch of treasures. It's Dockside Extortionist, kinda, right? It's not really Dockside Extortionist at all. We got a Theros Beyond Death Collector's pack. Let's get in and see what we can find for our patrons that are this pack. Now, this is all foils, so it's going to get its own little pile probably, because it's all foils. So we've got, because I don't think any of the foil commons are really anything that we need to be worried about. We got a little plains there. We'll put that with the swamp. We got a Towering Wave Mystic, Nyxborn, Seaguard, Scophos Warleader, Glory Bearers, Warbriar Blessing. Those are our commons. And then the uncommons are Heliod's Punishment. Oh, there you go. Foil Destiny Spinner, though. That's a big ticky. That's a big ticky because Destiny Spinner is like over a couple bucks by itself. So foil version, pretty sweet. Then of course we got a foil forest here, very nice, and a foil plains, also worth over a few dollary dues. And then our ancillary card for the pack is a common, not great, but it's a Mindrak Harpy. So we'll double check it, the price, and make sure. So I'll put it here just like with the Theros pile. We got a Protean Thaumaturge. I don't know if that's how you pronounce that, but anyway, extended of that one. So that's pretty cool. We got an extended foil Shatter the Sky. That's pretty cool. Shatter the Sky is a great little removal spell. Then we've got a Caliphie in the showcase art, or the constellation art. And then we've got a foil Annex in the showcase. There you go. And then we've got a foil Satyr with a foil reflection token. All right. Last two packs, we got Strixhaven and then Kamigawa Neon Dynasty. All right. Speaking of ninjutsu and things that we opened at the beginning, right? We're going to, hopefully we'll see some more over there. Anyway, we'll see. Let's get that off the camera there. All right. So Strixhaven again, I don't think there's any commons that we need to be worried about. There are some pretty fun cards in Strixhaven. We got an Ardent Dust Speaker. We got a Lorehold Apprentice. We got a Bookworm, good old Bookworm. This card was just absolutely bonkers and limited. And then, of course, let's see what we can find here. We've got a Vanishing Verse as our rare. That's pretty good. We'll take that. I'll take that. Vanishing Verse is a great little removal spell. I mean, who doesn't like a 2-mana instant exile monocolored permanent removal spell? It exiles. It is instant speed. It only costs 2 mana. And it doesn't target only creatures. It targets any permanent, as long as it's monocolored. Seems good. And then our Mystical Archive is a Thrill of Possibility, which is nothing super exciting to write home about. But we did get a foil Mystical Archive Duress. So that's kind of cool. We'll take that. And then a Fractal token. All right. Okay. Kamigawa, last but not least for this week. Let's see what we find. Oh, these packs are backwards. We got the token on the front and then the land. We got a nice woodblock land. So then that should be our rare. And then these should be our uncommons. And then we flip this, and that's the common saga, because you do get a saga slot at the back of all the commons. So commons here. Okay, we got an Iganjo Exemplar in the showcase. And there we go. Okay, so first uncommon for this pack is a Generous Visitor. Seeing a lot of play in standard right now with the runes deck, right? And then we got a Go Shintai of Hidden Cruelty. Good old shrine deck, that comes into play. Then we got a Roadside Reliquary, which is actually a very good card. This card is very, very good in a lot of commander decks. It adds a colorless, and then, you sack it and draw a card if you control an artifact, and draw a card if you control an enchantment. So it's pay 2, draw 2 most of the time, because in most commander games, you're probably going to have both of those things. And then our rare is a Katos, the Silent Spider. All right, cool. There it is. So that's our last rare for the packs. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching. I've been your host, MrBevers. Again, if you want to get in on the Patreon, patreon.com/MrBevers, you could get in on these sweet cards that are going to be given away. There's a whole bunch of good stuff we opened this week, so hopefully we can add some nice stuff to the patron pile for July. Thanks for watching, and as always, may your pulls ever be better.